Gurave Satchidanandamurtaye Nisprapanchaya Santaya Niralambaya Tejase Om Gungurubhyo Namaha Om Ganganapataye Namaha Om Aim Saraswataye Namaha Om Kling Kalikaye Namaha Om Kling Bhadrakali Namaha Om Dum Durgaye Namaha Om Hrim Namah Shivaya Harihi Om. So today the subject, all the evidence of the Kundalini Tantra, but I like to finish the Avadhuta Gita. So we are already last 2-3 days we have been studying about Avadhuta Upanishad, the characters. So after that, so finally I'm going to conclude the evidence of the Kundalini Tantra. And that also you can read sometimes Kundalini Tantra, but today somehow we are going to finish the Avadhuta Gita. Avadhuta Upanishad. That word I've been speaking for last 2 days. Because tomorrow is the final, my Zoom meetings for now. So then I don't know when I'm going to start. Maybe in May, maybe June, maybe July, who knows. But of course, likely that is Panchagini this year likely will be almost second week of May, something like that. Last year I was in 6 months. So this year likely will be 4 months. We'll see how the God wishes, Lord Shiva. So now we are going to study the Sutra number 12, the Avadhuta Upanishad. Ihika musmi kavrata siddhi muktesha siddhai bahukruti pura samni tad sarva madhuna kritam tadeva krita kritastyam pratiyogi puraha saram dikhinognya sasaranto kamam putradyapekhyataya paramananda purnoham sansarami kimechaya anoteshtanto karmani paralokorya sabaha sarvalokatmakaha kasmad anoteshtami king katham vyasakatam te shastrani vedan adhyapayantu va Chitradhikarini metu nadhikaro kriyat twataha nidra visheshrana soche nichami tana karomi cha dracharasche kalpa yantu kimi sadanta kalpantan gunja puspanji dahenam dahita nanyaropi tavarninam nanyaropi tat sansaram dharman evamam bhaji. So this is the Sanskrit about the definition of the Avadhuta. So I'm going to speak in English, from the Sanskrit to Hindi then English. इसी लोग एवं परलोक के कृत्यों को की सिद्धि के लिए वैसे ही मुक्ति की सिद्धि के लिए सर्वप्रथम मुझे बहुत कुछ करना अत्यंत आवश्यक था, परंतु अब यह सभी कुछ हो चुका है. Most of the time after realization, a Avadhuta yogi, what he declares, very beginning in my life, I was thinking I need to achieve many things in the life. But I realize I attain there's nothing to achieve because everything is done. So it must be clear, it is a state of the Avadhuta consciousness. A yogi Avadhuta who attain the consciousness of Avadhuta, he declare, but before Avadhuta and after Avadhuta. So before, when they enter into Avadhuta, so they think they can do everything. But once they realize the state of the consciousness of Avadhuta, they think everything already done. Nothing can be done by me. इसी तरह से हर एक योग का मुख्य रूप से अनुसंधान करता हुआ वो अवधूता इसी के कृतकृत होता हुआ सदैव तृप्त होता रहता है. So therefore, the Abhadhuta yogi, the life in content, there nothing to be, there nothing to achieve, there nothing, they have no desires to achieve, they have no desire to attain, they have nothing, they have no desire to be done, there no desire, even they have no wish, they have no ambitions, they have no goals, because there is no need, because there is no goals, there are no wishes, there are no wantings, there are nothing to achieve. So it is the state of the consciousness of the Abhadhuta yogi. And then after that, what they say that Paramananda Purnoham Sansarami Kimichaya Anutishtantu Karmani Paralokarya Sabaha. After that, इसी के पश्चात वो ध्यान करता हुआ करता है. So Abhadhuta yogi, they remain in a meditative state. अज्ञानी जन पुत्रादि की इच्छा से अत्यंत दुखी होकर संसार के आवागमन में फंसते रहे, किंतु मैं तो परम आनंद में परिपूर्ण हूं. तब फिर कौन सी इच्छा के कारण इस संसार में पुनः इसे the worldly people, the life of the samsara, the ignorant people, the avidya people, the people live in samsara, he calls avidya. When you live in samsara, samsara is avidya, not the vidya, no have knowledge. So Agyanijan means the people who live in samsara, they call Agyani, ignorant, no knowledge, no wisdom. Such a people, they live in the sufferings and they're involved in sufferings. They remain, they're very difficult for them to getting out of the suffering. But as I'm Abhadhuta yogi, I'm always in the bliss and content. There is no cause to be a sufferings. There is no cause for me to be suffer because I'm not involved in the samsara. In the samsara. So, जिन्हें परलोक गमन की इच्छा हो, वो लोग चाहे उस इच्छा के भले ही कर्म किया करे, परंतु मैं समस्त लोगों का आत्मा हूं, सर्वलोकमय बन गया हूं, तो फिर मैं कोई भी कर्म क्यों करूं? This is that once, and I have attained that consciousness is realizing me, understand that consciousness help me, means I don't need anything because there's no desire, there's nothing to be done, there's no karma to be done. They say Avadhuta yogi who attained the consciousness of Avadhuta, and he supposed not any karma like the sansarika people. The people live in samsara, they have so many karma to be done, but I have no karma left to be done. So therefore, I'm not doing. As Avadhuta yogi, he declares, Abhadhuta yogi declares, I have nothing to be done. So I should not perform any karma because that is the karma for the Sanskrit people, not for me. So therefore I remain in meditative state. So therefore is the why I should do all kind of duty, the karma, because there are no karma left. So you always say that you have to work. As a samsara, when you live in samsara, you always want to work. Why? Because you have the karma. As Avadhuta yogi, and they say that declare they have no karma, so therefore they have no work, they have no duty to perform, as you do in samsara. जिन लोगों के इसी का बात का अधिकार हो, वो भले प्रवचन क्या करे, चाहे वेदों को पढ़ाते रहे, किंतु मुझे तो इसका अधिकार ही नहीं, क्योंकि मैं तो निष्क्रिय हूं. The yogi Avadhuta who attain the supreme consciousness or the consciousness of Avadhuta, they say that I don't have even to teach the Vedic science, even I don't need to give lectures, even I don't need to study for Vedas, even I don't need to do Vedanta, because I have nothing to do with this, because I am beyond of this. And even I'm neutral, because It is also when you, it means as a master, as guru, so far they give lectures, so far they teaching, still karma is left. So Abhadhuta yogi, they never teach. So that's the difference. Teaching, as Abhadhuta, he never and teach to the people. That means they never, the Abhadhuta yogi never accumulate all kind of disciples or the students and so on, because they are beyond this. So that is the consciousness of a Abhadhuta. And you can see that many Abhadhuta yogis in India, generally, very rare yogis, they make some disciples. But generally, many yogis, Avadhuta, they live even without cloth. Digambar, they live in the cave under a tree. They left the whole world. Even you don't know them. So they're also the stage of a final stage of Avadhuta. Final stage of Avadhuta, they're not going to accept any disciples. They're never going to initiate. They're never going to teach. They're never going to speak lectures. They will not teach even Vedanta, not even Advaita. That's the stage of final stage of Avadhuta, who attain the higher consciousness. So I'm speaking about definition of Avadhuta, the characteristics of Avadhuta. And मैं निद्रा की भिक्षा की स्नान अथवा शौच आदि की तनिक भी इच्छा नहीं करता. जो लोग द्रष्टाचार, they say that even I don't think about to sleep, I don't think about to beg the food, and I don't think about to take the snana. Snana means take. I don't need to think about take the bath. I don't need to think about the purification of myself, because I don't have such a desires, because I am impure. I am in the pure consciousness. जो लोग दृष्टा स्तर के हो वो भले ही अन्य कोई कल्पना करें, परंतु मुझे किसी अन्य की कल्पना करने की कोई लाभ ही नहीं. इसे many drashta, many seer, many masters, they have big vision to do something. As I'm Avadhuta yogi, even I don't have any visions, because I don't have any desires to do something. Could you imagine? It's the stage of Avadhuta. Avadhuta yogi, even they don't have any visions for the whole world. But what are the use? What are the use of this to have vision for the whole world? Not important, because that is the stage of consciousness Avadhuta. You see that? And sarvalokatma kasmad anitistamiti katham vyasakhetam te sastrani vedan adhyapayantuva चित्राधिकारिणी में तो नाधिकारो क्रियवतः निद्राभिचे स्नान शुचे निचामि न करोमि च द्रष्टार श्वेत कल्पयन्तु किमे स्यादंत कल्पन्नात्. Drashta, we say drashta, a yogi is drashta, that you study. Tada drashtu swarupe avasthanam. In the Yoga Sutra you study. Tada drashtu swarupe anusthanam. Tada drashtu. So drashta, one has to see the Atma as a drashta bhav, as a seer. And that you have to establish the consciousness as a seer. But here as Avadhuta, they say, I have nothing to do with this seer. I don't need to think about the Atma at all. I don't need to think about this body at all, because I'm beyond this. In yoga say that you have to establish the consciousness of Atma. But in Dattatreya, Avadhuta, he said that I have nothing to think about anything anymore, because I am free from all this. Even Drashta Bhav, he said, I'm not in Drashta anymore. I don't need to think about Drashta Bhav. He say, I don't need to be a seer at all. They say, जो लोग दृष्टा स्तर के हो वो भले ही अन्य कोई कल्पना करें. If you are drashta, if you are seer, maybe you have some agenda, maybe you have some visions. So therefore, very beginning. So Avadhuta stage, Panchagni sadhana, the person who have done, he have to have no personal agenda. But same time we explain, sometimes okay, they have the world visions, but still higher consciousness of Avadhuta, even they don't have even world visions at all, because they say that, so we have nothing to be done, because everything is done. Nothing to be done. If you think something done, that means you are not fully attained that consciousness of Avadhuta. जो लोग दृष्टा स्तर के हो वो भले ही अन्य कोई कल्पना करे, परंतु मुझे किसी अन्य की कल्पना करने की कोई लाभ नहीं. I don't need to think about the world visions because that does not brings me any benefits. I don't think about it. What happened? Then Drashtar Seketa Kalpayantu Ki me Sadantya Kalpanat. Many times, most of the time, we see that this guru have these visions, this guru have this vision, this guru have this vision, my guru have these visions, my guru want to create 1,000 monasteries, my guru create the special meditation where everybody can enlightenment. My guru can be stay in the jungle, my guru stay in the river, my guru is the Brahmagyani. But here the Avadhuta say, I don't have such kind of even wishes. I don't think about even my own guru. I don't think about visions. I don't think about world. I don't think about samsara because I'm beyond this. So it's the stage of Avadhuta. So then what they say? Gunja punja didahena nanya ropita barnina. Then अन्य लोग गुंजा चिरमिरी की ललिमा के कारण उसमें भले ही अग्नि को प्रतिष्ठित करे, किंतु इस अग्नि से गुंजा का ढेर नहीं जलता है, तो फिर मेरे अंदर तो संसार के धर्म आरोपित ही नहीं है, इसी कारण मैं किसी का भी भजन नहीं करता. So end of the day they say that this Avadhuta yogi again explains, I don't have anything, any kind of sin. I don't have kind of bad karma. I don't have any karma at all left. And I don't have kind of any kind of then I don't kind of anything. I mean, I don't kind of any karma like Sansarika people. But when Sansarika people, what they do, when they die and they try to put in the fire, cremation place, smasana, they also burning. But for me, I don't need this. Even nobody should cremate me because I don't have any karma to burn it. Why you cremate in the smasan? Because you have karma left. So the Agni, the fire burning your karma. But Abadhita yogi, you should not burn them also because I don't have karma left. Like many sadhus, they're putting underground, for example, in India, or they're putting in Ganga. So they're not burning it. So Abadhita yogi can't be burnt by fire. I say, I don't need this. Then what happened? किंतु अग्नि में गुंजा के ढेर नहीं जलता, तब फिर मेरे अंदर तो संसार के धर्म आरोपित ही नहीं है, because I don't have any kind of संसारिक karma within me. So why should burn me? There is no way to burn me because I don't have any karma of samsara with me and within me, without me, because I am free. It is a stage of Avadhuta. इसी कारण में किसी का भी भजन नहीं कर. So therefore I don't to pray to no one. A Avadhuta yogi when I attain the final consciousness, so I don't need chanting mantras, no japam, no bhajan, no prayers, no worship, and I don't go any temples, for example. I don't pray no one because I am. So it means Avadhuta yogi, I am a pure consciousness. That consciousness, no need to pray, no need japa, no karma, nothing left. So therefore I am free. He say, Nanyoto pita sansara dharma niva baham bhaje, maham bhaje. I don't need to pray. Bhajan. So therefore I don't do anything. I remain free. It is a stage of Avadhuta. So therefore you can see that many Avadhuta yogi also, I have seen them, really, they establish that consciousness. They have nothing to be done. They're so witness of many things. They're not involved nothing. And many people. And I know that a yogi, a Avadhuta yogi, that is called, I forgot that, in Rishikesh. And even he forgot his body. And sometimes people come to him to feeding him, used to the feeding him. And he used to meditate all the time. And he forget even to eat the food sometime. So like that, Avadhuta. yogi in Rishikesh. He left, and that time he was good friend of Gurudev Swami Sivanand. That time I forgot his name. So it is close to the Swami Sivanand Kutir. And anyway, he was a devotee of, I think, Lord Rama. They used to sing his songs Hare Krishna also. So anyway, so there was the Baba. And he was always in the Avadhuta stage. So many Avadhuta stage yogis, they have nothing to this world. So it is a definition of Avadhuta. Then Sruna, Srunanatva Gyat Tatvateste Janan Kasma Shunomyaham Manyatam Sansayapanna Namanni Aham Sansayah. अहम संशय जो लोग तत्व को न जानते हो वो भले ही कुछ भी श्रवण करे किंतु मैं अवधूत तो स्वयं की तत्वों के जानते में समर्थ हूं. They say that very difficult, is very difficult to get the tattvas, the secret knowledge of truth, the pure consciousness. जो लोग तत्व को न जानते हो वो भले ही कुछ भी श्रवण करे. Most of the yogis, they say most of the yogis, they have no idea what is the tattvas, what are the secrets, what is the pure consciousness. So therefore they need to work hard day and night, do tapasya, do austerity, do yoga like you do, like you do breaking your leg and heads every day and moving your nostrils, for example, that he doing that. So, but I don't need to do this. Avadhuta yogi say that I don't need to do this. Do sun salutation 10 times, pranayam 10 times, Om Namah Shivaya 10 times, Hare Krishna, jumping up, play the music, and study all Vedic science. Early morning, get up 4 o'clock. You say, no, I don't need these things. So, because those have ajnani, those people are avidya, they do bhajan, they do prayer, they chanting mantra, they do yoga, and so on. So, I don't need these things because they don't know what are the secrets. They don't know what the pure consciousness. So this, it is a said by Avadhuta. The स्वयं के तत्व को जानते मैं समर्थ हूं, but I know the secrets of yoga. Means secrets of a pure consciousness, secrets of tattvas. So therefore, I don't need to listen any kind of studies. I don't need to go to study because I am free from studies. फिर किसी के लिए श्रवण करूं. So why need to listen? Why need to study? Why need to study? Before say why I don't need to teach. Now you say that I don't need to study. I don't need to learn because I have that consciousness of tattvas because I know the tattvas, the truth. And जो लोग संशय में पड़े हो वो मनन करें. Thus people are confused. And the people are confused. They need to study all Vedas, Vedanta, Advaita, Tantra, Mantra, Yantra, Asana, Pranaya, Mudra, Bandha, because you are confused and you must do that. But I don't need to be done. So said by Avadhuta Yogi. And मुझे तो किसी भी तरह का संशय ही नहीं है. I don't have any kind of doubts. So why should clarify my doubts by studying? Studying brings more confusions. It's a study. According to Avadhuta, so study also brings more confused because you are already confused anyway. So whatever study is going to be confused. So therefore, so Avadhuta say that it means you have to have that pure consciousness to study properly. So it means he say that you don't have pure consciousness. So therefore you study, you are confused. And confused person, when you study, remain confused. Confused leads to the confused. So, मुझे तो किसी भी तरह का संशय ही नहीं. I don't have any doubts. I don't have any confusions because I am. And इसी कारण मैं अवधूत मनन नहीं करता. You see that therefore, as I am Avadhuta, I don't need to think about all kind of your scriptural knowledge, bookish knowledge. I don't need to think about it. So therefore, I don't meditate on the hymns of the Vedas. Nothing. I am free. So I don't need to do anything. This is the stage of Avadhuta. You must know that already. I said that long time before. Avadhuta is beyond all traditions, beyond caste, beyond religions. They have nothing to do with the sannyas paramparas. Avadhuta is a stage, they have nothing to do with the Tantra, mantra, yantra, any paramparas. They are beyond all paramparas and beyond all caste, beyond all knowledge, beyond all scriptures. It is a stage of Avadhuta Upanishads. Then sometimes the question mark comes. So why should Upanishad comes in, in Vedic science? Because that is to remind you, to understand. As a you are studying the Vedic science. Say, so therefore, इसी कारण मैं अवधूत मनन नहीं करता. जैसे मन्यतम संशय पन्ना न मन्ये अहम संशयः. जैसे मन्यतम संशय परना न मन्ये aham sansayah. So I don't have any kind of confusions and I'm clear for my path. And said by Avadhuta Dattatreya. Then viparyasto nidhi dhyase kim dhyana ma viparyaye dehatmatva viparyasam na kadachid bhajamiham. Viparyasto nidhi dhyase kim dhyanam api paryaye dehatma atva viparyasam na kada चित भजामि हम. जिसको विपर्यास अर्थात विपरीत ज्ञान हुआ है वह भले ही निधिध्यासन करे. If in case you are studying already negative things, so therefore you may study Vedic science, so that maybe study Vedanta in order to be a positive. But I don't need this because I remain positive. You say जिसका विपर्य means say something person is confused, person something imagination. You say Pramana viparya, Pramana viparya viklapa nidra smriti iti britaya panchatraha klishta klishtaha. That is the Yoga Sutras. And here say the person who have in viparya means absence of viveka, absence of common knowledge, absence of viveka, absence of truth is called false knowledge. So those who have experience, those who have knowledge of false knowledge, such a persons can study Vedic science, Nitidhyasana. They may study Vedic science to clarify the false knowledge in order to awaken the viveka, the common sense. Parantu, जहां पर विपर्यास ही नहीं, वहां पर ध्यान की आवश्यकता नहीं होती. I don't have such kind of false knowledge. I have it means I have the pure knowledge. So I don't need to study all kind of this Vedic science. That's what they say that. Pramana viparya. So vikalpa, nidra and smriti. So we have the 5 vrittis. And he say that if you are not, still you are suffering the by vrittis. I don't have any vrittis at all with me. I am free from all vrittis. So I don't need to study at all. So Avadhuta Yogi say, I don't have any vrittis because I have nothing to do with the vrittis, because I am beyond the vrittis. So those who have vrittis, they must study. जिसको विपर्यास अर्थात विपरीत ज्ञान हुआ हो वह भले ही निधिध्यासन करे. So those who have a false knowledge, they must study and clarify their knowledge and to be positive and get the wisdom, vidya. परंतु जहां पर विपर्यास की नहीं वहां पर ध्यान की आवश्यकता नहीं होती. So again they say that if you don't have any false knowledge, if you don't have any avidya, so why you need to meditate? No necessary to meditate. So therefore, Avadhuta Yogi, they say that I don't need to meditate myself at all, because why I need to meditate? Why I need to meditate? So I don't have that avidya. So those who have avidya, they must meditate and get the vidyas. And I don't need to have it. You understand? I don't need to meditate to have vidya because I am in vidya. So it is stage of Avadhuta. शरीरों का आत्मा मान लेने के विपर्यास मुझ अवधूतों को नहीं होता. इसी कारण निधिध्यासन की आवश्यकता ही नहीं पड़ती. से शरीर को आत्मा मान लेने का विपर्यास मुझ अवधूतों को नहीं. Is say that the physical body I don't think is Atma. So therefore, you think your physical body is Atma. Therefore, you have the false knowledge and you meditate. work out. This body is not Atma. As Avadhuta, I don't think is my physical body is Atma, because this physical body is not exist for me. So I am free from this physical body. And so here, the शरीर को आत्मा ज्ञान, शरीर को आत्मा मान लेने का विपर्यास मुझ को नहीं होता. So a common people, a sansarika people, the people live in samsara. What do they think? My physical body is Atma. It's called false knowledge. False knowledge. Annamaya kosa is not Atma. And Abadhuta, he said that I don't accept it. My physical body is Atma. So therefore, I don't have this false knowledge. But the people who live in the samsara, they think this physical body is Atma and everything. But I don't think so. So therefore, as Abadhuta, I don't have this kind of false knowledge. My body is Atma. No. So I'm not even this body. I'm not even this body. Not the 5 elements. Not the Pancha Bhuta. Not even a Pancha Kosha. I'm free from this Pancha Kosha. So if you think you are Pancha Kosha, if you think Annamaya Kosha or Pranamaya, so still you meditate. But I'm not even this Pancha Kosha. And this Pancha Kosha is not Atma. So this beyond this. So I am Atma. I am the supreme consciousness. That consciousness known as Avadhuta. इसी कारण निधिध्यासन की आवश्यकता ही नहीं पड़ती. You see that as Avadhuta, I don't need to meditate. I don't need Vedic study because I have experienced this. It means I've experienced this. This my physical body is not Atma. So what is Atma? So Avadhuta knows what is Atma. So far you think, so this is the false knowledge. When you think your physical body is Atma, when you think your physical body is everything, and that the false knowledge, Viparya, absence of Viveka, absence of Viveka. I mean, it is almost, study Upanishad anyway, this is Advaita. But this is a definition of Avadhuta. Then after they say, Sutra number 20, Aham Manisha Ityadi, Abhyavaharo, Vinapya Muma, Viparyasam, Chirabhyasta, Vasanato, Vakalpate. मैं मनुष्य हूं, इस तरह का व्यवहार ही भी बिना विपर्यास, विपरीत ज्ञान के नहीं होता. Say, even I'm a manusya, means I'm a human being. I don't have this kind of knowledge. They say this is a false knowledge. I'm a human being. It is a false knowledge. It is a viparya. It is a viparya. As you say, I'm a human being. I'm a man. I'm a woman. I'm a girl. So on. Say that I don't have this kind of false knowledge. You say, मैं मनुष्य हूं, इस तरह का व्यवहार भी बिना विपर्यास, विपरीत ज्ञान के नहीं होता. I don't have this false knowledge as a human being. So it means I'm not a human being. I'm a pure consciousness. That is Avadhuta. इसी विपर्यास भी दीर्घकाल से अभ्यास में पड़ी वासना से कारण की होता है. So far you think as a human being, what happening? When you think all the time, you are a human being, as a man, as a woman, and I'm a father, I'm a mother, I'm a brother, I'm a sister. It is a samskara. It is a karma. And that you repeat all the time in your life. All the time in your life. What happening? What happening? This is the reason you are again reborn as a human consciousness. Again you will be mother. Again you will be sister. Again you will be father. Again you will be friends and so on. So this is called samskara. Nothing else. So again you reborn again and again and again and again as a human body. Why? Because the sanskara you accumulate. This sanskara, this karma accumulate. I am a human being, and that is called false knowledge. So today onwards we have to learn from the Avadhuta. Dattatreya, he experienced. I don't have this avidya. I'm not human being at all. If I'm not a human being at all, then how can be someone mother or father or sister or a friend, even a disciple, even guru, even master and teacher and so on. So I'm not a human being at all. So this is the consciousness of Avadhuta. And why? Aham Manusya ityadi abhyavahar bina pyamumam viparyasam chira chira abhyasta vasanato ava kalphate. यह विपर्यास भी दीर्घ काल के अभ्यास में पड़ी वासना से कारण की होता है. So when you think you are a human being, why? Because you are practicing life after life after life. You are I'm a human being, I'm a man. So it is a samskara. It is the accumulation of the impression of the mind all the time with you. And that consciousness brings today your sufferings, and it will also lead to suffering again. So therefore you have the kaman and vasana, then you creating so many desires and so many wishes, so many passions to fulfill as a human being. But if you are pure consciousness, there's nothing to fulfill, because as a woman you feel to as a mother, as a mother, as a father, as a sister, as a guru, as a teacher, as a disciple, even you say I'm a god, still you are suffering in this samsara. So 33 million god and goddess, still they are suffering. They are not liberated. You know, we say god and goddess, they can go to heaven, again they can go to the hell. So therefore we say there is some story. When you study in the epics, in heaven, many god and goddess, they're always afraid. If some human being attend the Brahmaloka and become Avadhuta, Avadhuta is the beyond more than 33 million god and goddess. You must be clear. Because 33 million god and goddess, they are not liberated. But Avadhuta is liberated. So therefore, everybody have the paranoia. So far, you have this self-identifications. So therefore, you can understand now, when you say you are a human being, and this kind of samskara is continuing, because you like a practice, it's like a practice, abhyasa. So you do abhyasa all the time. I'm a mother, I'm your mother, you are my child, you must listen me. This is called samskara. Sometimes I'm the child yours, mama, 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 all the time you're talking whole life. But again you reborn as again mama. Because you pretend yourself, I'm the child of mother. Then what happening? That called samskara. Because you represent yourself as a human being. You represent a sister or wife or partner or brother, whatever you say that. This is all of the samskara. And this samskara you must reduce. Therefore, a sannyasin is neither brother, neither father, neither son. Is free from all kind of social identifications as a sannyasin. So this is called samskara. This is called samskara. So it depends what kind of samskara input your conscious mind or unconscious mind subconscious, that will be the next life. Then no excuse. So therefore, try to develop the consciousness and free from viparya, free from the false knowledge. That is the said by Avadhuta. So therefore we are suffering life after life because of our self-identifications. As a husband, again I repeat, as a husband, as a brother, as a wife, as a boss, as a businessman, as a president, as a prime minister, whatever, the self-identification you create in the social life, even as a human being simply, still, and therefore you are suffering life after lives, because it's called abhyasa. Like Patanjali say, abhyasa, naryantara. So you have to put proper samskar to getting out of avidya. But here say that you also need to put samskar every day. So I am the pure consciousness. I am free. So I am not the human being. Then arabdha karmani kine bevahar nivartate karma chaye tvesho naiva samye adya naha saha satraha. What do they say that again? Very interesting. They say that arabdha karmani chine vyavaharo nivartate karmachaye tvasvanaiva samye adya na sahasta saha. You must understand Dattatreya also was a great tantric master. So when you say evidence of tantra, Dattatreya, very beginning he was Avadhuta, but is the great master of tantric science, and he was the incarnation of Lord Shiva, Brahma and Vishnu, and he had full knowledge of the enlightenments. And you must know that all kinds of science, all kinds of spiritual science is extract from the tantric science, and Avadhuta, and he was the master of the tantric science as well. But that I'm not going to topic today. But Dattatreya is speaking, and there's someone asking to Dattatreya, who are you? And how one can identify what is called Avadhuta. So here Dattatreya explaining everything to the person known as Sanskrit, Sanskriti. Sanskrit is the name. A disciple, a person who asking Dattatreya in the first chapter of the Avadhuta Gita. प्रारब्ध कर्मों के विनिष्ट होने पर ही व्यवहार निवर्तित होता है, किंतु प्रारब्ध कर्मों का नाश तो न हुआ हो तब तक सहस्र बार चिंतन करने के बाद भी यह व्यवहार शांत नहीं होता. So it's very important. Arabdha means prarabdha karmani kshine vyavahar nivartite. Unless you are free from the prarabdha karma, until you are free from the prarabdha karma, is very difficult to free from all karmas of today. Of course, you have karma this life. That is very also you know. So you must aware at least this life the karma. But you must be clear. Doesn't matter what kind of you are doing the best karma this life, but still you need to free from your prarabdha karmas, the previous karmas, and without previous karmas you are free. There is no way you can develop the peace within yourself. There is no santi within yourself. Say, so therefore prarabdha कर्मों के विनिष्ट होने पर ही व्यवहार निर्मित होता है. Once you are complete free from the prarabdha karma, then only you can. So without this is that without prarabdha karma, without prarabdha karma, or without finish the prarabdha karma, it means you have to focus the prarabdha karma, what kind of karma in the past, and let yourself free from that prarabdha karmas. And once you are free from the prarabdha karma, the previous karma, then you can meditate. Then you can think about it. Then only you can establish the peace within yourself. And if you are not free from the prarabdha karma, doesn't matter how many years you are going to meditate. Doesn't matter how many good things through this life. Does not matter how many Vedic study this life. What happening? But you are not going to establish the peace within yourself. So here they're focusing more prarabdha karmas, the previous karmas. And as already I say that, the Sutta number 20, so we have always accumulate our karmas, even this life. And even you are listening me, right? Finishing after lecture, you're again going to shout your wife, your children, your boss, your sister, your friend, your mouse, your dogs, and everyone. I'm a human being. I'm your boss. I'm your husband. I'm your wife. I'm your brother, right? After listening to lectures. So don't do that onwards today. So that is the Dattatreya says so. I'm the boss. I'm the wife. So one day I say something to Mariana. She said, my students, you should not speak with them. That is how Mariana one day react. I stopped the Facebook to Mariana even. Same day, immediately. I close all, blocks them. One day Mariana say, they are my students. Why you speak with them? Same day I stop all our students. Like sometimes people, how much they have so much ego, how much ignorance, avidya. My student, my guru, my disciple, my wife, my children. I never pretend myself, never like this. I've been teaching so many students around the world. I've been initiating so many students, but not I. I always initiate behalf of the masters. I never became guru myself. I was medium. And my students always are disabled, they're always free. They can go to any masters, any disciple, they can communicate. And I'm free this way. And then Gonukala, he knows. I have no restriction for anyone. Does anyone in Portugal, I control anyone? You should not go to there, not go there. You, because you initiated by me, I never pretend this. But there are many gurus that do. Like the Mariana, see the teacher. I'm teaching them 20 years. They're all good. Now you talk with them, they're so crying. So like this. So ego, avidya, avidya, avidya. This life, I'm very free. Anyone can get any initiation, still they're free. They can study any with the other masters. Like Dattatreya, like Avadhuta. He have 24 gurus. He never control any gurus and he never control himself. So he was free and he led them, the disciple, to be free. So always be clear. As a teacher, you must be free yourself and let free your own students. And those are good, they will come to you. And like you, put the birds, let them fly. If birds is yours, will come back to you, right? There's a lot of movies like that you can see. So Dattatreya is a bird. He led the free and himself is free. Is the Dattatreya, Avadhuta Gita. And yadi vyavahar karma karne ki ichha, then viralatvam bevarhite rishtam chedya namastute vadi karma bevarhitim pasyandha yamiham kritah. यदि व्यवहार कर्म करने की इच्छा हो तो तुम अपनी इच्छा अनुसार ध्यान करो, परंतु मेरी दृष्टि से मैं तो कर्म का कोई व्यवहार ही नहीं, तो मैं किस लिए ध्यान करूं? They say that in case if you feel, if you wish, you may meditate, but personally as a Avadhuta, I don't need to meditate because I don't have any karma left. If I have karma, then meditate and free from the karmas. And that the sutra number 22. Viralatvam bevahrite rishtam chedya namastute badhi karma bevahritim pasyandha yam vihankritaha. So, and as I'm Avadhuta, I don't need to meditate at all because I have no karma left. But it means I'm in peace. And vikhepo nasti yasmaname na samadhistato mama vikhepo va samadhirva manasaha syadhikarinah. मुझे विक्षेप अर्थात चित्त की अस्थिरता होती ही नहीं. I don't have distractions. Nobody can disturb me because I'm not distracted by anyone. Therefore, I'm always calm and stable and content. इसी कारण से मुझे समाधि. Therefore, I don't need even samadhi. Therefore, I don't need samadhi because nobody can disturb me. Because I am always thira. I'm always calm and quiet. So therefore, those people distracted and by social objectives or social obligations, they should meditate and attend samadhi. I am not distracted by anyone, so I don't need to attend samadhi even. Samadhi I don't need. This is the stage of Avadhuta. Avadhuta say that it is not important for me to attend samadhi because I'm not disturbed by nothing. जब यह मन विकारग्रस्त होता है तब चित्त अस्थिर हो जाता है. Say when you are become confused and when you are become depressed and when you become hyperactive, when you have so many expectations not fulfilled, your mind became impure. So what happened? And you became, so you are not very calm, not quiet, and you are suffering and you are become miserable. Such a person can do meditate. Such a person need to attend samadhi. But I don't need to attend samadhi. It is said by Avadhuta, not Swami Samarpan, not Avadhuta Swami Samarpanam, but it is said by Avadhuta Dattatreya. What I'm speaking, right? I write my stage name Avadhuta Samarpanam. So Swami title is gone. So then what we say that तब यह मैं तो नित्य ही अनुभव रूप हूं, समाधि में मुझे और क्या कुछ भिन्न अनुभव हो सकता है, जिससे आई एम ऑलवेज लाइव इन प्योर कॉन्शियसनेस. सो शुड डू यू थिंक आई शुड एक्सपीरियंस समथिंग इन समाधि other than pure consciousness? It is said by Avadhuta. So why I need to attend samadhi? Why I need to meditate? Do you think I can experience something else? Do you think I can attend something else? Do you think I can experience something else except the pure consciousness? Because I am the pure consciousness. And that pure consciousness, no need to attend samadhi. So it is the declaration, is the it is the Avadhuta yogi who declare. Then there is a मैं तो नित्य ही अनुभवी हूं, मैं नित्य ही अनुभव हूं. I am the eternal, I am the pure consciousness that already I have been experienced. So why I need to meditate? Why I need to attend samadhi? Should I experience something else? I don't need. It is a question mark comes. मुझे and the नित्यानुभव रूपस्य को मित्रानुभवः पृथक् कृतं कृतं पाप पापण्यं प्राप्तमित्येव नित्यशः. व्यवहार लौकिको वा शास्त्रीयो वान्यथापि वा मम कर्तु रलेपस्य यथारब्धं प्रवर्तताम्. जैसे मुझे जो करना है वह मैंने किया, तथा जो कुछ भी प्राप्त करना है वह सदा ही प्राप्त करता रहा. So whatever I have to be done, I did, and whatever I need to achieve, already achieved, and always I achieved. इसी कारण लौकिक, शास्त्रीय या फिर अन्य किसी भी तरह का व्यवहार मुझे क्यों करना है? So why should behave like a common persons? Why should behave like a Atmagyani? Why should need to behave like I am the master of all scriptures? I don't need this. I don't need to behave. I'm master of all Vedic Acharya, Yoga Acharya. I don't need to declare myself because I don't need this. अतः मैं नहीं करता हूं, मुझे किसी भी बात की लिप्तता नहीं है, जिसे I am not involved of nothing. व्यवहार लौकिक व शास्त्रीय वान्य थापि वा. You say, therefore I never represents myself as a president of that country, this country, or I'm not even expose myself as a learned person like Vedanta Charya. So I'm not a guru, such kind of things. Shastriya va anyathapi va mama akartu ralepasya yatharabdam pravartatam. Say, मुझे किसी भी बात की लिप्तता नहीं. I am not involved of anything. सहज प्राकृतिक ढंग से जो होता है उसमें रत रहता हूं. Whatever happening by the grace, you say whatever happening naturally, so I am accepting everything. So finally सहज प्राकृतिक ढंग से जो होता है उसी में रत रहता हूं. So always flow whatever happening naturally. So I don't have any objections. So this is the stage of Avadhuta. So they live with nature and whatever is happening, and they go through this without any objections. It means it's total surrender to the whole divinity, total surrender to the whole nature. A Avadhuta yogi, total dedication to the unknown. Whatever happening, they simply go through this without any objections, without any wantings, without doing nothing. And they accepting everything as it is. That is called stage of Avadhuta, the sutta number 25. Mama kartura lepasya yatharabdam pravartatam. Whatever comes, I go through this. Athava kritakrityo apiloka anugraha kamya sastriya naiva margena vartyaham mama kachyatihi. Sutra number 26. Avadhuta Upanishad. अथवा मैं कृतकृत्य पूर्ण काम हूं, से मैं तभी भी साधारण लोगों पर अनुग्रह करने की इच्छा से यदि शास्त्रानुसार में चलता हूं तो इसमें मेरी क्या हानि है. Say finally, he say that Athava me kritakritya purna kam hu. He say I'm a complete. I have the full knowledge and the full wisdom. Then what happening? तभी भी साधारण लोगों पर अनुग्रह करने की इच्छा से यदि शास्त्रानुसार मैं चलता हूं तो इसमें मेरी क्या हानि है? Say in case, again Sutra number 26, that in case if I'm very kind to the common persons, and in case also I'm walking the path of Shastras and I advise them and I teaching them, then what I can lose? Nothing to be lost myself. In case I'm teaching, in case, very interesting, although I have full knowledge, I'm free from all Vedic and Shastriya knowledge, but in case anugraha शास्त्रीयेण मार्गेण वर्त्यहम मम काख्यति अथवा कृत कृतोपि लोकानु anugraha kamaya. If someone really wish from me knowledge, if I can be benefit for others, a common persons, so why should not I teach them, and why should not kind to them, and why should not teach them according to the path of the Shastras? In case I do this, what I can lose? So nothing to lose. You understand me, this sentence? But I'm just going flowing, and this is recording now, so everybody can listen in future. Otherwise, I can't complete today because I'm running out of the time. So, still, so Shiva Puja, still you stay.
Yes.
Maybe you will start the another class a little bit late that today, right?
No worries. Take your time until 4 or as long as you need.
No, that is the 1 hour I can't complete today because I want to finish today Avadhuta Gita completely. Then tomorrow we can summarize other things because tomorrow is the last day. Because you have that class, right? So I just
no worries.
Stay in the class. The Shiv Puja is taking another class with another student. She helping me partly to teaching teacher training of our school. She is now a teacher for our school. So now Sutra number 27. Deva Archana Snana Saucha Bhikyado Vartatam Wapuhu Taram Japatu Vakta Dwata Patatva Mra Yamastakam Vishnu Dhayetu Dhiryadha Brahmanande Bilyatam Sakhyaham Kinchit Apyatra Na Kurbe Napi Karaye. It is my past time in my life in this physical body. I'm not only teaching, also myself I'm reading Avadhuta Upanishad. It's very interesting also for me. The words are very, very inspiring me, very sensitive to me because it's understood by me. Whatever the sense, by mind or by spirit, by viveka or my common sense, whatever, or by intuition. So it is very interesting. Devarchanam snana saucha vikhyaada vartata opuhu. देवताओं की स्तुति अर्चना से praying to the God. देवताओं की स्तुति अर्चना स्नान शौच शिक्षा आदि में शरीर भले ही लगा रहे, वाणी ओंकार रूपी प्रणव को भले ही जपती रहे, उपनिषद का पाठ भले ही होता रहे, बुद्धि सदैव भगवान विष्णु का चिंतन भले ही करती रहे, या फिर भले ही ब्रह्मलीन रहे, किंतु मैं तो केवल साक्षी रूप हूं. मैं अवधूत, इसी में किसी भी काम को कभी भी नहीं करता हूं और न कर बताई हूं. This is a very interesting that Sutta number 27 and 28. देवताओं को स्तुति, like the people pray to the devatas, to the god and goddess. People do prayers, people do puja, people do rituals, people take, and people even putting the water, abhisekam, like Sivalingam, like the god and goddess. And many people so much busy to pray to God, to rituals, to puja, and take proper shower, and to take proper purifications, and they even study all kind of scriptures, even the chanting mantra Om, even they study all kind of Upanishad, even they meditate on Lord Vishnu, because they always, not they say that they meditate on Shiva, but he say, the sutra say that maybe they meditate on Vishnu. Vishnu dhayatu dhiryata brahmananda viliyata. Even you meditate on Vishnu, and even you are entering the Brahma Jnana, even you are entering Brahma Jnana, then what happened? He said, I'm not involved this. I'm not involved. All kind of prayers, all kind of pujas, all kind of worship to like Sivalingam Abhishekam we do. I'm not involved. Even I'm not chanting mantra Om. Even I'm nothing to the Brahma Jnani. Even I'm nothing to all scriptures. Kintu me to keval sakhi roop hu. You see that? Whatever people done, that is fine. But I'm the witness. I'm the witness. As the drashta. You say, Kintu me to keval sakhi roop hu. I'm simply as a witness. I can see who is attend Brahmajnani, who is chanting mantra Om, who pray, and all the, I'm witness of all. So a Abhaduta, he been Abhaduta, a state of the consciousness beyond Brahmajnani. So you can understand what kind of consciousness of the Abhaduta stage. Kintu मैं तो केवल साक्षी रूप हूं, मैं अवधूत इनमें से किसी भी काम को कभी भी नहीं करता हूं, न करवाता ही हूं. You say, I'm not doing such kind of karma at all. It means, and they say, मैं अवधूत इनमें से किसी भी काम को कभी भी नहीं करता हूं और न करवाता ही हूं. So as I'm अवधूत, I never tell to people. Again, another sutta is a little bit contemporary. Another sutta say that, yeah, as Abhaduta, I never tell to people, I never teach to the people, and you go to pray to God, meditate on Vishnu, chant mantra Om, or even a person and attaining Brahma Jnana. But I'm not involved with them at all. And I never encourage to someone to pray to God, to chant mantra Om, do puja, to snana, to worship, and such. Even chant mantra Om, even study all kind of scriptures. I'm not going to encourage also to them. Because end of the day, it means there is no value. So, because I'm a witness of everything. It is a characteristics. A person who attend Abhaduta, he have nothing to do with this. So, Krita, because he also watching to Brahma, if somebody is a Brahma Jnani, he also witness. Abhaduta, the witness of the Brahma Jnani. Abhaduta, witness somebody chanting mantra Om. Abhaduta is somebody doing puja, but he is not involved with no one. He is simply witness of everything. And same time, you say, such kind of karma, such kind of karma, such kind of duty I don't do. Such kind of karma I don't do. Na karvata hu. And nothing done by me also. It means it's not encouraged by me. So, krita krityataya tupta prapta praptyataya punaha truptya naivam swamanasa manyate so nirantaram. But very interesting. The previous sutra say that if there is something benefit for the humanity, may I teach Vedic science. May I can instruct them. But same time he say that even if somebody study all kind of Vedanta, I'm not involved with them, even I not advise them. But I'm simply witness about them. It's very interesting. Another way. But that is very important point. In case there's a benefit of the humanity, he may teach them, he may guide them. But those who study, like Vedanta, like Acharya, or even entering the Brahma Jnana, he have nothing to do with this. So it means there is some kind of impersonal knowledge. Because many people Acharya, you have nothing to do with this. It means we study. We may pretend ourselves we are Brahma Jnani. Maybe chanting mantra Om. Maybe go to temples. But everything is for the looking outside, you doing something. But he said that I'm not involved in this. Until unless you get benefit out of that. Very interesting. Even in Vedic study, when you study all kind of Vedas, finally say Nyat Nyat means there is something very this means I don't get that words properly. Means whatever study all kind of Vedic science, it is not enough to attain the science of Brahman, the science of absolute. Even all kind of Vedic you study, all scripture you study, it does not help you to attain the Brahma Jnana or to attain supreme consciousness. Then question mark comes, why need to study? Huh? Then question mark comes, why need to study? Okay, that is another subject. I'm not today argument. Today, this kind of scriptures, we should not argue. We simply listen from the Dattatreya as his avadhuta, his words. Krita kritaya trupta prapta praptataya punaha trupta naiva so manasa manyate asau nirantaram. मैं अवधूता कृतकृत्य होने से पूर्ण तृप्त हूं तथा जो कुछ भी मुझे प्राप्त करना है था वह सभी कुछ प्राप्त कर लिया. इसी प्रकार से इसी तृप्ति को ही मैं निरंतर अपने मन में मानता रहता हूं. कृतकृत्यतया तृप्त. So whatever I have been achieved, I am content, completely content. So therefore, so whatever I need to achieve, I have been already achieved. I have already attained. वो सभी कुछ प्राप्त कर लिया. Whatever I need to be attained, and all I have been attained, and all I have been achieved, all I have been experienced. So therefore, I am very content. So therefore, इसी प्रकार की इसी तृप्ति को ही मैं निरंतर अपने मन में मानता रहता हूं. So therefore, in my life, in continuity my life, always, I'm always remember that contentness. And with that contentness, I'm living my life forward. So there nothing to achieve. So that is the essence of knowledge. And dhanyoham nitya swatmana majasa vedmi dhanyoham brahmanando vibhati me spashtam. मैं धन्य हूं. I am so fortunate. मैं धन्य हूं. I am so fortunate. क्योंकि मैं नित्य. Why? Because I am eternal. अविनाशी. I am immortal. अपने आत्म तत्व को सहज रूप से ही जानता हूं. मैं means I am or I attain the knowledge of Atma in easiest form. अविनाशी अपने आत्म तत्व को सहज रूप से ही जानता हूं. So I knew the Atma Jnana as the easiest form. मैं धन्य हूं. I am very fortunate. Again, मैं धन्य हूं. Say, they explain more time. धन्योहम. I am very fortunate. Nityaham, eternal. Satman majasa vedihi. So, easiest way I attain such a knowledge of Atma. मैं धन्य हूं. I am fortunate क्योंकि मुझे ब्रह्म का आनंद स्पष्टतया प्रकाश प्रदान करता है. मुझे means I am entering in the kingdom of the bliss of the absolute consciousness, and that gives me wisdom. The prakasa, the light प्रदान करता है, that gives me. So in this way, I am very fortunate. धन्योहम दुख सांसारिकं न विच्छेद्यः. This is the sutra number 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. The 36, the total sutras. So I'm just reading this, then summarized. धन्योहम दुःखम सांसारिकं न विच्छेद्यः. धन्योहम सोऽस्य ज्ञानं पलायितं क्वापि. Sutra number 31, 32. धन्योहम कर्तव्यम में न वेद्यते किंचित धन्योहम प्राप्तव्य सर्व मंत्र संपन्नम। सूत्र नंबर 33 धन्योहम तृप्तेर में कोपमा भावे लोके धन्योहम धन्यो धान्य पुनः पुनर्धन्यः अहम पूर्णमो। दिस सूत्र नंबर 34 अहो पुण्यम फलितम दृढ़म अस्य पुण्यस्य संपतेहो रहो वयम। सूत्र नंबर 35 अहो ज्ञानमहो सुखम अहो शास्त्रमहो गुरुः। मैं धन्य हूं आई एम वेरी फॉर्चुनेट क्योंकि मैं अब इस नाशवान संसार का दुख बिल्कुल भी नहीं देखता। I never been experienced, I never been seen any kind of suffering and miseries in my life. Even I not seen in samsara at all. It is a character of Avadhuta. Once they are attaining the consciousness of Avadhuta experiencing now in the samsara, I don't see there is any miseries and any sufferings. I'm very fortunate not to see myself there are no sufferings at all. So Avadhuta yogi is very fortunate not to see any suffering and miseries itself in samsara, although the life in the samsara. मैं धन्य हूं आई एम वेरी फॉर्चुनेट क्योंकि मेरा अज्ञान कभी का विनष्ट हो चुका है। आई हैव बीन ऑलरेडी फ्री फ्रॉम ऑल माय अविद्या अज्ञान फॉर लॉन्ग टाइम बिफोर एंड वेरी फॉर्चुनेट। मैं धन्य हूं क्योंकि मुझे अब कुछ भी करना शेष नहीं है। आई एम वेरी फॉर्चुनेट बिकॉज आई हैव नथिंग टू बी डन अगेन, नॉट ओनली नाउ in forever. अब कुछ भी करना शेष नहीं, that nothing left to be done. And I'm very fortunate, मैं धन्य हूं I'm very fortunate क्योंकि मुझे जो कुछ भी प्राप्त करना है वह सभी कुछ मैंने यहीं पर पहले प्राप्त कर लिया है। So whatever you need to achieve, it's a repetition of these sutras of the past is summarized. So I'm very fortunate whatever I need to achieve and already achieve. Whatever I need to achieve, prapta means to achieve, like anything you like to name, fame, any kind of desires you have is called achieve. So any kind of name, whatever I need to achieve, already achieved. So everything I achieved and it was already achieved very beginning. मैं धन्य हूं आई एम वेरी फॉर्चुनेट क्योंकि मेरी तृप्ति की क्या इस लोक में कोई उपमा है, अर्थात कोई नहीं है। से मैं आई एम वेरी फॉर्चुनेट क्योंकि मेरी तृप्ति क्या इस लोक में कोई उपमा है। से दिस मीन्स आई एम वेरी फॉर्चुनेट and I am very content, and that is no one can have that such kind of contentness. I am very fortunate. मैं धन्य हूं मैं बारंबार धन्य हूं। I am fortunate and again fortunate. Very interesting. That's so धन्योहम धन्यः पुनः पुनर्धन्यः. This is the sutra number 33. Very interesting. They again explain. Say, I am very fortunate, again fortunate. Aho punya. Means punya is called virtue. I have the virtue. ओ virtue. इसी पुण्य की सफलता दृढ़ता पूर्वक फलीभूत हुई है। So I established that virtue strongly. धन्य है हम सब। अहो ज्ञान, अहो सुख, अहो शास्त्र, अहो गुरु वास्तव में सफल होने के कारण सब धन्यवाद के पात्र हैं। Say that So aha punyamayo punya phalitam dridam asya punyasya sarvariho ohamayo vayam aho jnanamaho sukham aho shastramaho guru। इसे वास्तव में सफल होने के कारण अब धन्यवाद के पात्र हैं। So Avadhuta, a guru who attained all these things, and Avadhuta is the kind of he attained all kind of happiness, all kind of knowledge of the shastras, and he became guru of all gurus, and it is the real completion of the life। And वास्तव में सफल होने के, this is the, you can call it successful। And most of the time, what do you call success in a life? If I get job in as a doctor, if you create 5 children, or become a husband, get 1,000 rupees, or maybe good teacher, maybe good student, or teaching some few asanas, we are very successful, right? You always think you are very successful, but your successful means Avadhuta, a stage of conscious, he is the only successful among the all knowledge. Once you attain the consciousness of Avadhuta, you can say that you are very successful, otherwise not. Sometimes say, oh, I have 10 wife, I have 10 husband, I have 10 children, I have 10 business. Nothing. I have 10 students. It's nothing successful, right? So this is all about to अहा गुरु वास्तव में सफल होने के कारण सब धन्यवाद के पात्र हैं। So here, who attend the consciousness of Avadhuta, he is the only can get the thankful from the societies, but he can be get thankful to the God or unknown or whatever. Itiya ida madite sopi kritakrityo bhavati surapana tu bhuto bhavati swarna steya puto bhavati brahmahatya puto bhavati krita puto bhavati evam viditva स्वेच्छाचार परो भूयादो सत्य मितोपनिषदः। इसी प्रकार की जो भी मनुष्य इसी उपनिषद का पाठ करता है, इसी anyone study such a Upanishad, is especially anyone study this Avadhuta Upanishad, what happening? इस प्रकार जो भी मनुष्य इसी उपनिषद का पाठ करता है वो कृतकृत्य हो जाता है। Even somebody listening this and reading this and also study with the masters, a person cultivate the great virtue। मदिरा पान करने के वाला, सुवर्ण की चोरी करने वाला, ब्रह्म हत्या करने वाला, कृतकृत्य अर्थात कार्य अकार्य करने वाला भी इसी का भावनापूर्वक पाठ करने से पवित्र श्रेष्ठ प्रकृतियों वाला हो जाता है। ऐसे anyone drinking alcohol, anyone may be steal the gold, because among the all jewelry gold is the highest. So among the gold, madira, anyone drink the alcohol, anyone steal the gold from someone, and even not only that, even anyone they kill the brahmahatya. Brahmahatya means a person when they kill the guru, it's called brahmahatya. It's called brahmahatya. That's the only thing is in India. It's called Brahmana, but a guru is the who have knowledge of Brahman. So anyone kill the guru, they never can be actually liberate. It takes long time. So killing to the cows, killing to the Brahmins, killing to the guru. Guru when killing is called Brahmahatya. And those who kill their guru, called Brahmahatya, Kritakritya, or maybe person doing bad karma and good karma. करने वाला भी इसका भावना पूर्वक, if anyone listening such a Upanishad, Avadhuta Upanishad, and even somebody read the sutras, such a person is became and developing it is good karma, the good virtue, and the person can rising the consciousness higher. मनुष्य इसका पाठ करने मात्र ही पवित्र हो जाता है। Any human being also read this Avadhuta Upanishad, they also get the pavitra, they can also get virtue, and pavitra means they can get the purifications and develop good karma by only reading this and listening also this. But it has to need, one has to need the love and efforts and dedications and to this Upanishad, to the Dattatreya, Avadhuta. मनुष्य इसी तरह का ज्ञान प्राप्त करने के उपरांत अपनी इच्छा अनुसार, if anyone gets such a knowledge of the consciousness of Avadhuta, then that person may enter into walking the path of Atma Jnana. So this Avadhuta Upanishad is helping you or helping to the human being. If anyone listening properly or study properly, either itself or with masters, such a person can find the way, can find the path to walk on the path of spirituality, on the path of Atmajnana, on the path of Brahma Jnana. प्रभु तो हो जाता है, ओ ब्रह्म ही सत्य है, यही उपनिषद है. इससे ब्रह्मा is the truth and this is the truth. ओम सहना भवतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै. ओम शांति शांति शांति. इति Avadhuta Upanishad Samaptaha. So now we are closing the ceremony of today Advaita Vedanta Upanishad, Avadhuta Upanishad. Tomorrow is the last lecture. So I'm sorry for today. I could not teach today the evidence of Kundalini Tantra, but tomorrow I'm going to speak that the evidence of Kundalini Tantra, and tomorrow is the final Zoom meetings for everyone, and anyone who wish, tomorrow you can join. Then you can listen my voice maybe in the month of May or maybe July, who knows, because last year I did 6 months. So you never know. So what Lord Shiva wishes for me, again the Dattatreya Avadhuta. So Avadhuta is very nice Upanishad. The first time I was giving teachings this, and myself also, I feel very fortunate to teach all of you, and thank you all of you to inspire me to teach Avadhuta Upanishad. And I never know there is Avadhuta Upanishad. I know there is Avadhuta Gita, but there I don't know there is Avadhuta Upanishad. And it's coming from also Yajurveda. So it's very interesting, very interesting. So thanks to all of you. And we shall pray again. And tomorrow I can ask the question. Today I'm running out of the time. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Sachidanandamurtaye Nisprapanchaya Santaya Niralambaya Tejasi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.